the one, the only, Beitzah.
Good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube. Iyun. Today we finished the first parak of Beitzah. We started the second parak of Beitzah. Mishnah Aleph in parak Beis talks about Erev Tavshilin. Erev Tavshilin basically is that I start cooking on Thursday. Yontif falls out on Friday. I want to cook Friday to Shabbos, or sometimes you have a 2-day Yontif, Thursday, Friday, and then Shabbos. You want to cook on Thursday or Friday for Shabbos. Now, are you allowed to do that or not? Now, normally you're not allowed to prepare from, let's say, Yontif for the Chol. I can't cook on Yontif for the next day, which is Chol. If Yontif falls out on Wednesday, I can't cook for Thursday. Yontif Chol, it's Chol. At least in Eretz Yisrael, only one day of Yontif. But for Shabbos, you would see, theoretically, I would think you could, because Shabbos is more holy, right? You're Malin B'Kedusha V'lo Moridin. You're Malin B'Kedusha, so you should be able to cook from Yontif to Shabbos. So the Gemara states two reasons why you need an Erev Tavshilin. What does it help? So one explanation is that it's for, the simple explanation, to me at least, that it's for Kavod Yontif, right? Because what? If I go ahead and without an Erev Tavshilin, I start cooking for Yontif to Shabbos, so I'm going to be somewhat preoccupied with that. I'm not going to have time to enjoy Yontif. I'm going to forget about Yontif. So therefore, the Institute would start cooking already before Yontif. So therefore, it'll be when you cook on Shabbos, when you cook on Yontif for Shabbos, it'll be a continuation, not something new you're starting. So it'll be a continuation of something you did on Thursday. In which case, I won't be so preoccupied because it's not a new thing that I'm undertaking. It's just a continuation, so I won't forget about Yontif. That's a simple explanation. The other explanation, which is harder to understand, is that they're Masaka and Erev Tavshilin for Kavod Shabbos, to honor Shabbos. If I don't make an Erev Tavshilin, I might forget about Shabbos, right? I might forget about Shabbos. And that's why they said, set aside something on Thursday to remind me not to forget about Shabbos. Now, the idea of forgetting about Yontif makes a lot of sense. That's why if I start making something before Yontif, I'll continue on Yontif, I won't forget about Yontif, right? It sounds like that would make sense according to the concept. So there's a machlokas in the Gemara. Sarche Shabbos nasim b'Yom Tov or lo nasim b'Yom Tov. Can I cook for Yom Tov Shabbos without an Erev Tavshilin or not? So, according to the reason of Kavod Yom Tov, right? Maybe I can't. Maybe Sarche Shabbos not a nasim b'Yom Tov, even though it's more kedusha. But the cook from Yom Tov to Shabbos is really like Yom Tov to Chol. It's preparatory for a different day. Maybe that's the whole concept. Midoraisa. I can't cook for Yontif to Shabbos. We can't forget about Yontif. So in this way, you don't forget about Yontif. We avoid the Doraisa. But according to the other reason, right? The other reason of Shabbos, how does it help? It doesn't make any sense. So it must be the other opinion holds that technically Sarche Shabbos Nasim b'Yontif. Midoraisa, I'm allowed to cook from Yontif to Shabbos. I don't need an Erev Tavshilin to cook from Yontif to Shabbos. So why did they Masak and Erev Tavshilin? They're Masak and Erev Tavshilin because even though I'm allowed to cook for Yontif to Shabbos, right, I might forget, right? I'm so involved in Yontif. So it's sort of to remind me to cook on Yontif for Shabbos. To remind me to cook on Yontif for Shabbos. That's really, in essence, what it is. Because if I don't make Erev Tavshilin, I'll get so preoccupied in Yontif, I won't cook for Yontif to Shabbos. So the whole purpose is for me to cook for Yontif to Shabbos. Now, if you say that Sarche Shabbos ain't nasim the other midoraisa, it's hard for me to understand Erev Tavshilin works. How does Erev Tavshilin, which is the Rabbanan, do a doraisa? So therefore, I would say, according to this opinion, that it's B'Shum Kavod Shabbos, the whole idea of Erev Tavshilin is Sarche Shabbos really midoraisa are nasim b'Yom Tov. You could do them for Yontif. It's just the fact that Midrabanan, we don't do that because you might come to cook from Yontif to Chol. So therefore, it's the Rabbanan. So therefore, the Rabbanan is right. You're going to forget about Shabbos. So therefore, if you make an Erev Tavshilin, you'll remind you of Shabbos, and that's the reason they instituted it. Really, Midoraisa, you could, but you might forget about Shabbos. That's why Erev Tavshilin. But the second opinion, that's for Kavod Yontif, holds that really in the Raisa you can't do it, and this is fixing that problem that you started on Yontif, so therefore it's not like I'm cooking from Yontif to Shabbos, I'm cooking from Chol to Shabbos, which is completely mutter. Hope you enjoyed today's share. See you in the next one.